All right, it's me, Brentwood. Lovely to see all of you out there. Basically, I, like all of you lot, whilst I've been on lockdown, have been watching a lot of television, because I don't have any other discernible skills. So what I've decided is I got into that Tiger King, and I loved it a lot. Really love Joe Exotic, actually. In fact, I see a lot of myself in him. And basically, I've made some fan fiction. It's called Know Your Fault Worth, by me. This is probably back to front, because that's how cameras work, innit? But strap in, it's story time. Brentwood, because I would anything, literally anything, even a misogynist tiger owner. So, going to be reading this out of Good Night Stories for Saucy Boys. I can read, thank you so much. It was the day of the talent show at Fort Worth Prison, Texas. Texas is in America, yeah, it's a state, like, they have loads of them. Not an estate, like, they're posh. And not that it is a state, which, you know, for some people say it is, but it's a state, alright? Prison warden Seth, in his infinite wisdom, had decided they would have a talent show to improve morale. And that would mean that prisoners and guards would be put in pairs together so they could show their talents. Oi, oi. Talent. They all tried not to be with old Shreve Vogel, because they didn't know if they could handle it. This was because he was considered to just be too damn sexy, and they all wanted to remain married or not addicted to meth. Fair enough. So, it fell to young impressionable Brentwood, who was the prison's work experience guard. He had to go there, right, because the beauty college in Chelmsford wouldn't take him. They'd seen him loitering around the ground, so... Today was their last rehearsal. They had decided on doing a duet of Texas's classic Say What You Want. 20 seconds on the back time. This run through, as they were nearing the crescendo, Joe Exotic bared his claws. Brentwood purred in sweet submission. Purr. He let Stripey Daddy tickle him and his soft underbelly. Oi, oi. He had, after all, applied some sardine oil in the hope that he may become the willing prey. Of course, it was entirely consensual, and people are into weird stuff, so don't kink shame, all right? I know what you get up to. Because I've been there with you. It's in the activity. Anyway. Just as their paws and tongues met, and they melted into a forbidden pool of passionate lovemaking, John Finley, that's his ex, by the way, with the wonky teeth and no t-shirt, walked in. He had it hard times trying to pay for his new veneers, and had become a guard in the prison too. When the talent show had been announced, he had opted to be with a human trash can, Joe Lowe, who was finally in prison for being the worst human alive. Dun, dun. Even though he hated to admit it, he still loved Joe. I mean, we've all had an ex like that, haven't we? Mine was Brenda. She used to work in the local Greasy Spoon. Brenda, if you're watching, I still would, even though you smelt like chip grease. Anyway, he came over and climbed into the pile of lovemaking that had now seeped into the cleaning closet for a little bit more privacy. It's illegal to be banging inmates, isn't it? Also, I feel like an abuse of power, but anyway, back to the story. As it reached its peak, Joe Exotic lost his lob on and loudly proclaimed, "That bitch Carol Baskin!" At which point Brentwood said, "I do understand that's your catchphrase and I get it, but I do find bitch to be a pejorative, so, you know, chill, get over it, maybe you'll get out of prison." Brent soothed his semi back into action with a song he had rewritten for Joe. I saw your butthole, and your butthole saw a man who was a willing participant and didn't require crack, meth, or big cats to love you. Upon hearing this wonderful ditty that Brent had penned especially for him, Joe's precarious eyebrow ring floated out of his skin and into the light, as it had long since died and was now laid to rest. As that beautiful moment passed, they all orgasmed as a trio. Meow! Meow! talent show, they proper did a good job. They won, and it wasn't just a few people, it was unanimous. Like, literally everyone was like, yeah, Hundy P, that's the best thing I've ever seen. And Her Majesty, Charlene Spiteri, even zoomed in to the prison to see this absolute masterpiece. Oh, aye, that's dead beautiful, that is. Much better than the original. From that day on, there was only one feline Joe had eyes for, and that was Brentwood Maldonado Passage. And they used to bum finger at any point they could, anywhere they could, and they didn't care who was watching. So, I hope you enjoyed that lovely bit of romantic fan fiction. Look after yourselves. Really, do look after yourselves. Doesn't matter how many times a day you do it, it's absolutely A-OK. Brentwood would, did, and has. Love you lots, you cool cats and kittens.